Guys, what's up? It is Doug, and welcome to another edition of Spooky Villages. And today, I have the new Lemax Spooky Town facade. Well, one of the two new Lemax Spooky Town facades for 2026. This one is a Michael Stores exclusive. This is the Shops at Horrid Hamlet. It retails for $139.99, and I got mine from my local Michaels with a 30% off coupon. So here it is out of the box, guys. Check this out. Really good fit and finish on this building. We'll talk about the back here in just a moment. And going around here though, so why is it called a facade? Well, you have this slice right here. So you have like a scene up front. It's sliced here in the back. You have spacers right here. This is your wall hanger, and then you have spacers, so it would be flush against the wall. And also this piece does not have a power supply. You can plug one in though. It'll take one, but comes with batteries right here. And that makes sense because a lot of people are not going to be wanting to run power to it. Where it's displayed, it's easier. Like for me, I display mine with, I put batteries in them. And where I put mine, by the way here, really quick, because it's kind of hidden here on these facades. Right here is a switch to turn it on or off. I display mine on my fireplace mantle. And an idea, though, that I've seen people do last year, if you have a desk at your office or like a cubicle, basically anywhere that's got like a wall on it. I guess it doesn't have to have a wall, but if you have a wall, you can put them against it. Regardless, you can use these facades if you have an office area and put them there to have a nice little pop of your Halloween village while at work. Pretty cool. I think I'm actually going to use a couple because now I've got a good number of these. I think I'm going to probably do that this year for Halloween at my office. Here's the Shops of Horrid Hamlet lit up, guys. This looks great. So this is a facade that it doesn't have any crazy lighting. There's really only two colors. You have the the yellow light, which you have a couple parts of it that are pulsing, which actually are to showcase certain things within. I love the story that this piece has going on. I love when a piece tells a story, and it's just very well themed. And you also have a couple lamps, and I really like those lamps. They really add a little bit of not just color, but a little bit of flavor to the display. We also have green that are inside some of the places there. And so what's going on here? You have the plants that are escaping, the creeping gardens. So they are getting out of the window. They've escaped. And I like how that looks there. It looks like you have like a broken glass effect. I think Lemax did a pretty good job with that. And in a cool bit of storytelling, the plant that's out front here, which I like how his vines are also they're extending throughout here. So I guess that's how the plant is moving around, as these vines kind of walking with that. But he's in front of this candy store here, Poe's Pungent Candies, and the little light that is blinking is to kind of emphasize that the plant has stolen some candies. I love that. Being a little stinker. And in keeping with that storytelling, I like how we've got on the top of Creeping Gardens, we've got a big plant there, but on the back of the facade in general, there's a couple spots where you can see vines that are extending. And especially up here at the top, there's, it looks like a vine is wrapping around the "Do Not Feed the Plant" sign. That's a cute little bit of storytelling. I like what's going on here with that. And while you have the side with the gardens over here in the candy shop, the other side, you have the Dead Poets Pub and a books and potion shop. So again, you have various shops here. And this is where I've got to bring in last year's facade, the Monsters on Main Street, because these pieces look so good together. Again, last year's piece too, the Monsters on Main Street, very, very well themed, nothing extravagant. With the lighting. A lot of the facades here, they don't really have the extravagant lighting, but they've got very good layered lighting, and Monsters on Main Street is no different. They just look like different town blocks, and both of them are very monstrous. These are not your realistic style buildings here or parts of a town. This is a straight up monster town stuff. You've got crazy plants that are running around here. You've got a vampire. You've got like a zombie that's out here. Skeletons when you have them both together. I just think they look wonderful together. Yeah, guys, Shops of Horrid Hamlet. Excellent facade. I just love these facades. They keep doing such a bang up job on them, and there's so many more that they can keep exploring. I think it's a lot of fun. So I think a lot of people are really going to like this, especially last year the Monsters on Main Street had such good feedback. So many people seem to like it. if you like that one, I just can't imagine you're not going to like this one, especially if you like the the man-eating slash killer plant motif, because that is here in spades. I love how Lemax has managed to pack so many details in these displays. So that is the shops at Horrid Hamlet, guys. I really, really like this guy here. And there are so many good facades. I mean, they are like the best thing I think that's going in Lemax Spooky Town. If you watch my videos on the facades, you know that's my opinion on them. And we have this one that's really good, and we actually have another one that's coming. We have the Crypt City one, which is a very graveyard inspired graveyard themed one. I am very excited to get my hands on that one. And when I eventually do, I will show this one next to it here, and I'll do a little facade discussion in general. I'm not going to do a full ranking where I think they all land, because I did that last year. But next year, let's assume that more facades come out, I'll absolutely do an updated ranking because we have two of them that are coming out this year. We had two that came out last year, so they must be selling well, which is great news. They've all been very solid releases so far, and I hope they keep it up, because there are still so many great themes that Lemax could explore with it. All right, guys, hey, that's it for the Michaels exclusives right now. I got through most of them here, and just so you guys know what's coming up on the channel here, I have some buildings actually that Lemax is sending a few promo buildings from the main line for me to review. I have an order, a big order placed with Ryan at Haunters Nation for various buildings. So Michaels should also be putting out their display at some point over the next month or so, I would reckon. And I will be sure to talk about that when that happens. And in between reviews, I've got some other fun little ideas here as the season is in full swing now. And just happy to be doing these videos and in the swing of things. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I've been really enjoying putting them out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. I appreciate you all leaving comments, liking the videos. It really helps the algorithm. And, I also really like reading the comments. It's fun reading everybody's take on everything. And it's just a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.